Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my current hairstyle and how I did it. It's actually like looking quite messy right now, so I'm going to redo it and show you exactly how I achieved this look. It's super nice, I love it, it just looks super natural. It really, you know, shows off my face structure and my cheekbones. I just love it. I love anything that kind of looks natural, and I really love updos as well. So yeah, I hope you like this. I'm gonna walk you through it. Now I've taken all of my hair out and I'm gonna go and wash my hair and then come back and show you how I do my updo. So for this style, you're going to need loads of hairpins. You're going to need a hard brush and also a comb with a thin edge to part your hair. And you're also going to need a really strong hair gel for your edges. I have 4C hair, so I actually use this brand, the black castor oil. You're also going to need a spray, or 2 spray bottles in my case. I have one with water just to keep my hair soft and malleable, and also some leave-in conditioner. I also use argan oil, so any argan oil, you know, that's organic and natural. You can find it at your local black hair store or your local beauty supply store as well. And yeah, it's super good because it helps you to divide your hair. You'll also need a crochet hook for this style. This will, you know, allow you to add the actual pieces to your hair. I'm also going to be using the sensational Jamaican bounce hair. I'm going to be using new ones of this with some of the old ones, so I'll achieve a more natural looking style, or I'd suggest actually teasing out some of it so, you know, it won't look so fresh out of the packet and so uniform. You know, sometimes it actually looks less realistic when you just take it straight out of the pack and just like put massive chunks in. It's really nice to actually have a bit of variation. And you're also going to need maybe a scissors if you want to trim parts, and I also have 3 hairbands here as well, so hairbands to divide your hair into 3 sections. And yeah, so that's all you're going to need. So let's get started with the look. So first I'm going to take my spray bottle and actually just like spritz my hair just so it's not so, doesn't dry out. Ideally, after washing your hair, you should do this style while it's damp, not soaking wet, but just a little bit damp, because actually it's easier to stretch 4C hair when it's a bit more damp. You can achieve this style without putting loads of heat onto your hair, and that will help you to retain length as well. So I'm just going to run some of that water through my hair and then take my argan oil and basically moisturize the sections of my hair with the argan oil as well, just so my hair is really soft and easy to section into 3 parts. So basically you take your comb and you just, first I actually finger divide my hair so I'm not ripping through it, but I actually take my comb and start to divide my hair into 3 sections. So just like use my fingers and the comb, and you should get like a really nice clean line. So I'm just going to divide it. It doesn't matter if the middle bit isn't perfectly straight, so you divide it into 3. So that's 1 section, and then I take my hairband and put that into 1. But I'm going to actually come back to these sections with gel and the brush. So this is just the first stage of dividing your hair, but you're going to go over it again. So then we're going to do the section at the front. So again, I'm just like taking my fingers, and first I'm going to finger divide my hair, because you don't really want to be ripping through really thick 4C hair. straight away with just like a tooth comb. So first I always divide it with my fingers, and as I said, because my hair is slightly damp, it's actually easier to do that, but also the argan oil allows my fingers to slip through my hair more easily. I mean, don't expect your hair to be like silky straight unless you actually have silky straight hair, but again, like, you should start to see a divide forming, and I'm just going to take my comb and perfect the divide. So again, like, you should get a nice clean line that will be visible when you come back, when you go over it again with the gel. Comb and divide it, so you should have like a really nice sharp. And then again, you take your hairband and put the hairband around the sections just to hold them in place. So yeah, that's the beginning of the base. So now I'm going to take the hair gel. This is how it looks inside. I'm going to just take the formula now, like, I'm going to be quite generous with it and actually place it directly onto my hair, all around the edges like this. Just be really generous with it, and like, you can brush it through with a comb, but this is just to actually begin to lay it flat. And this is a good style to do just before going to bed, because honestly it's better to actually wrap the edges of your hair with a silk scarf and then go to sleep, because that will make it even more flat. So now I'm going to actually take the band off. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to take my brush and really just like brush it through. I'm going to brush all around the edges. The harder the brush, the better if you have coarser hair. Just like really brush around the edges, and then take that section as tightly as I possibly can. Just really brush it up into one, so it should be really flat against your scalp. You give yourself a slight facelift. I mean, it's good if you know, rather than getting some Botox injections, you can just do this hairstyle. You know, your skin will be looking tight and snatched afterwards, but you know. And then you take your hairband and again just tightly secure the front into place, and then that is actually your first section done. And you repeat the same thing to the two other sections in the middle and back of your head, so it just looks super sleek and like flat. And obviously don't do it so tightly that it's actually uncomfortable and giving you a headache. It shouldn't be. And also it's not good for growing your hair long if it's so tight that you're pulling your roots out. So again, I'm gonna just take a generous amount of hair gel and place it around the edges of the middle section. Hi guys, it's now the next day and I basically wrapped my hair overnight. This helped to actually flatten the style, so I'm going to remove it. It's not the most glamorous thing ever, but it really makes your base look super snatched, super sleek and flat, ready to add the crochet hair. I'm going to just give you a bit of a twirl. This is how it looks so far. So next I'm going to take chunks of the hair that I bought from the beauty supply store and mix it with some of the hair that I have from before. First, you take your hook and you basically thread the hook through the hairband at the back of your head, and you take a chunk of the hair and you basically will halve it like this, and then you're going to hook it onto the latch like this, and then you're going to pull it through the hairband, and then you're going to take the loop like this and thread the hair through the loop and tighten. And that's your first chunk of hair. And when we actually finish threading all the hair through, we're going to divide all the hair just like you would do with a Bantu knot twist out, or any kind of twist out that you'd do on your natural hair. You would actually spread the twists apart at the end. So yeah, you basically repeat that all over the back of your hair, or the back of your head. Threading the extension through your real hair will help to blend your hair with the extensions, and also hide the rubber bands or the elastic bands that you've used to section your hair. So again, you just continue that all over the back until you end up with a ponytail. Now I'm starting to thread through my real hair in the middle, just like I did at the back, but the middle actually does not need to be as thick as the back, because we're going to bring the back of the hair over the middle. So there's no point in making the middle, super thick, because we're going to cover it. We're going to actually pin down the back of the hair like this, really, like over the middle. So most of it's going to become covered. And I mean, at this point, keep looking in the mirror, check how the back of your hair is looking, make sure, none of the hair bands are showing underneath. But generally, the middle does not need to be super thick. But it's worth filling it in a little bit, even with shorter pieces, just to cover up the hair bands and the braids that we plaited in the middle. But yeah, so I'm going to do that now. You can see now it's starting to actually form the shape, but I love it. I just love how it's starting to look. This is really one of my favorite styles because it's really nice to be able to see the shape of your head. I feel like wearing a wig sometimes actually covers up most of your face, unless you're wearing a really good 360 wig. It's nice to actually have just some of this area just like showing. I think it's really nice. So now I've filled in a lot of the front. Right now it's quite flat. finished filling in the front and the back. So I'm going to pin up the back and start to make the fro hook shape. And the nice thing is the ends from the back actually add even more volume to the front. Can you see? It's just like volume for days, you know. So yeah, that's going to be the next step. So now you're going to take all your hairpins and start pinning your fro hook into place. And you could even wear this style down if you fill the middle in more. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 style. I like to wear it up personally, just because I don't like to fuss with my hair during the week when I'm working. So to finish the look, I'm going to just keep adding more pins on either side. But yeah, I'm just adding in pins to secure it. But you know, even the frizz actually makes the hair blend even more with my natural hair because it's less shiny. My 4C hair really isn't that shiny, to be honest, so having hair like this, it just goes so well and it looks so natural. So here is the finished look. It's so easy to do. You can wear it to work or when you're going out. It's just amazing. I love it. I hope you really like this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you next week. Bye!